Hello.
Hey Dominic, how you doing?
All right, I'm only getting on for a short period to say hello because I've got a couple of other appointments to attend to, so I'm only
Ah,
here for about 10 minutes at most.
wow.
Yeah, I know. Everything just stacks up all at one time. So, yep.
Three trash bags, and can I bring up two cups?
Yeah, you know what trash bags are, right? Big spiders. Cracks me up. Okay, I gotta get rid of the damn emojis again. Hang on.
Yep.
I wish, once you there's no way to permanently turn them off.
Doesn't seem to be, yeah.
No.
That's very frustrating.
What?
Mason's having a room timing that. Mason, can I get two cups?
Yeah. Hey, you might want to open that door a little bit so Mia can come back in. Just a crack, about 6 inches. That's good. Okay, let's see. Let me see about getting this baby. Hey, Joe, how's it go?
Hey, what's up?
So you recovered from having the baby?
No,
No.
no. Yeah, she wore me out. After that diaper change, that was, whoa, Lord help me.
It was loaded pretty good, was it?
Well, she had a little rash, and it
Oh,
was starting to get a little rash, and it had no diaper rash stuff here. So I used some, what you call it, ointment on it, through antibiotic, just to cover it,
yeah.
and it must have burned her, and she let me know that. And she was giving me, I mean, really giving me a hard time with it, trying to take a diaper off and everything else. And I said, you got to leave it, got to stay. I'm sorry. Either that's going to get worse. And she fought me a little bit about it, but then
Did it
she
finally
fell
go
asleep.
away?
She was tired. She fell asleep, right? So she fell asleep on my shoulder.
And
I
you,
couldn't get her off my shoulder. She'd wake up and start crying.
hi, Warren.
So about an hour later, she finally woke up and was better. And she went to the bathroom again. And I had to
Good
change it
evening,
again.
Lance.
And it was another diaper that was another nasty diaper. And I didn't put anything on that time. I told her, put it on when you get home. I wasn't gonna add to
Why she
add
doesn't
to her
provide
yelling.
you with everything you would need. I don't get it.
Well, I'm gonna let them know. It's kind of, I only had 3 diapers in the bag.
Yeah. So
Hey,
Lance, how
Lance.
you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you guys?
We're hanging.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. Hanging in there as well.
How's the weather out there?
The sun finally broke through the clouds. Today was supposed
Oh,
to be
great.
the rainy day, but it rained just, I mean, like it sprinkled. It, barely
As
got
you
the
can
ground
see,
wet.
there's a little bit of sun here, but dark clouds out in the
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Joe spent the day with being granddaddy.
Yep.
Yep. All I know is God has a sense of humor.
Hey Mark, how's it going? Mark White.
Hello.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, what's happening now? Every time I get on YouTube, Safari is blocking the chat. I go in there and I've got to clear it so it'll come back. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not telling me why it's doing that. It's telling me how to fix it, but it's not telling me why it's doing it. And then it's changing my whole. See, now it's got me signed out.
So these look like Wi-Fi antennas. Is that for my new computer? Is that right?
That looks like it. Yeah, if you've got
Yeah.
a spot to put them in.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I screw them into the back, I think. What is this? What is that? Here, let me fix my background. Hold on, so you can
Hmm.
see. I'm gonna say unblur background. So I don't know if you can see those plugs or not.
No.
Let me take them out. What did these go to? And this came with my computer, not the monitor.
Is that a plug for going into a monitor?
It looks
Could be a
like,
hard drive.
could be but why you know, why would they
If
give me an
angling
extra?
it makes it easier when you've got a small space. So if you put it in angled, it might
Yeah.
be flush with the drive, so you've got room to play with. Because in the
Okay.
old days, you had those really long cables,
Joe knows too.
and when you tried to fit them in little bays, that's what I reckon.
Joe, he got 2 cables with his hard drive. One is angled and one is straight.
And actually,
I would say,
it's a cable. It's the same cable, guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
One
On
end.
one side would go into the drive, and the other side would go into the
Yeah.
motherboard, and it
Okay.
probably sits flush so that you've got room to put your, cooling and fanning.
How
That's
long
what I
is it?
reckon.
10 inches,
Okay.
14 inches.
Please.
And
Yeah, I would
I have-
say Dominic is correct, I would imagine.
and is it an
That's
extra?
30.
Is it an extra one, Dominic?
Probably for, I would say probably for expansion.
Andy
Okay.
says it's a data cable. Yep.
Okay, very good.
Yeah,
Sunstar,
that's
hey,
where
how
I'll
you
be
doing?
leaning.
Brenda.
Okay. I have not I will finish getting
Brenda?
my new setup set up later. I still don't have it up and running yet. But I will probably tomorrow.
Well, I've got to jump off. I only got on for a couple of minutes just to say
Okay,
hello.
Dominic. Hey, thanks for being here, buddy.
Hey, Dom, see ya.
I'll see ya.
We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Gonna be right back, guys. I'm just gonna walk out of the room here for a second. I'll be back in about 1 minute.
Joe, what are you studying?
I'm fighting with this stupid thing. Making me verify it's me. Then it's not coming up with the chat. Then when I tell it to fix it, it comes back and it signs me out. Then I got to sign back in, and it kills the chat.
Hey, Rod, how you going?
Well, I'll just have to say this. Those spools are not nearly as big as I thought they were going to be for the 3D printer.
Those little ones.
They all fit in a box. All 27 of them
In the box?
in a box.
Usually
The
they're
smaller
big
ones are going to be
spool.
small.
So, well, keep in mind, one of those was a group of 10 that were 250s, and another group was 8s that were 250s. But even the ones that are 1 kilogram aren't really that big. So I changed my webcam. That looks worse. I have a mount coming tomorrow that I think I'll finally be able to put this stupid webcam in a spot that I like. Warren. Hey, Warren, are you going to come on my show?
Mhm.
Since you won't go on Jackrabbit's show, you'll come on my show. Of course, the good news is my show's invisible, so nobody would see you. So maybe the next time you talk to Scotty, just tell him you went on my show. But anyways, yeah, those spools aren't nearly as big as I thought they were going to be, Joe.
Yeah, I knew they were little spools, but it gives you like a fourth of what a big spool is.
Yeah, I
And a
know.
lot of things don't take that much.
Well, yeah, exactly. Come on, I got those multi 250-gram ones so that I have a variation of colors to play with, right? And no, most of the stuff isn't going to take that kind of stuff. I mean, a 250 can probably print a good sized statue.
Yep.
And if it can't and I run out, then I'll go, oh, guess I need a bigger spool of that color. You like my idea, Warren?
Got my monitor in.
Yay.
Now I just got to decide. I got to hook it
Do
up.
you have
I
it set up?
No, I'm not going to set up till later. Either tonight or tomorrow morning.
That means you can pick it up and show it to us. Where
No,
is
it's
it?
in the box. I haven't even opened it.
Oh, now come on. You were so excited about this, you just left it in the box.
I'm not
Really?
as excited as you think. It means I got to work. You know?
Oh, now Lance, what kind of an IT guy is he? When he gets
know.
new parts in it, he just leaves it in the box. It's like, okay, that's not a real IT guy.
I get excited when I get a new camera.
Okay, that I believe. Okay,
So
I'll buy that. I'll
that's
buy
how it
that
is.
one. I'll buy that one.
I found myself laying in bed at night and waking up in the morning with the camera next to me when it's brand new because I've been fooling with it.
Mm-hmm. You want the Sony Alpha 1, don't you? Let me move this stupid camera.
I just want to get through this year because I'm getting madder by the moment. Gitchy sent me an article about Camp Lejeune water, right?
Oh yeah. God, I've seen that thing 100 times on websites and everything else,
Yeah.
and I'll file
Yeah, they
your
said
claim.
that-
And the thing of it is, I've never been to Camp Lejeune ever.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I have, and I've got a claim in. They said that the deadline to file is August 10th.
okay.
After August 10th, it shuts down. But if you're in it, they work on it, right?
Sure.
And they're saying you can file lawsuits if it isn't done in 10 months. I've got an attorney that's doing all of this right now. But they said that they have received 320,000 claims. Guess how many they've settled?
1,000.
64.
Wow, there's some good government military efficiency for you.
It's
Hey.
not military. They have a
Hey.
law firm that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Joe,
Government
did you
anything.
hear the latest news there on the news tonight? Waltz, that is the running mate for Kamala, was in the military in the service, and he was going to be deployed to Vietnam, and he
dodged.
dodged it.
You need to bring it out.
Who's her running mate? I'm sorry.
The governor of Minnesota.
Okay,
Of all the people
Yeah, he's most
with
liberal.
like no name recognition, there you go.
Well,
Yeah,
Minnesota's
but you know what
a
gets
swing
me?
state. That's
Other than the people in Minnesota.
Well, then he's not going to get Minnesota. He's
And
not
he
gonna
was
get it.
arrested for DWI.
Doesn't she do research on this?
No,
Well, she was going to get Shapiro, but they said that the word is that
Because he was
Shapiro was going to
Jewish.
make her look bad,
yeah.
so she couldn't do it.
Why didn't she take Mark Kelly? That would have been the one that probably would have made the
Arizona?
most sense.
Yeah.
Consider the source, okay?
Well, yeah, because he definitely would have looked better than her. So,
Yeah.
good point.
You know, the bottom line is this: they're saying they had a thing on Fox a little while ago, where they were asking a lot of people about, what do you think about it and all of this. A lot of people said they don't like her, they don't do this, they don't do this, but they're gonna probably the Democrats. They said we're probably gonna vote for it because we don't want the alternative.
Yeah, well, they would have voted for Biden too. So,
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't like the fact that this thing got neck and neck again.
yeah, that's just for
I think it was.
that's just for a little while. Wait till they
I
start
think the Wall
pounding.
Street Journal says she's about to crash.
Yeah. So is the guy from your area. Who's that Democrat that's big in from Louisiana? Who's kind of an advisor dude. Shit, I can't
I know
remember
you're
his
talking
name.
about. I'll think of it in a minute. Cedric
Well-
Jackson, Cedric something.
No. I'll find
There's
him.
one of them down here that is Cedric somebody. He was down here. He was in a city council for a while, and he's an advisor to Biden. What gets me is now they're coming out with all of these rallies with Kamala. They're bringing out people doing twerking and everything else. It's
Dumb
not
shit.
the way it should be.
Everything that's been her problem the entire time.
This is nothing but showboat.
Of course. And of course
Come out and- how about
the
have an
media is
interview?
going to do it.
How about I have an unscripted interview and see if you could answer 10 questions?
Without talking in circles and saying
So
nothing.
she's gonna salad it out. I mean,
How left
Moon
wing was
Landrieu,
she
you're
when
not
she
talking about
was
Mitchell
a
Andrew,
senator?
right? You're not talking about Mitchell Andrew, right?
No.
Another
He's one of
dick,
those
excuse me.
advisor guys. I think he was a Clinton guy way back in the day that helped get Clinton
Oh, I
elected.
know who you're talking about. The guy with the glasses.
Yeah, bald now.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's an idiot.
Shit, I can't think of his name. Anyways, a lot of Democrats seem to respect him, but he's tried to tone it down because he's like, when they start slamming her and her stuff comes out, what you see may be a completely different story.
Yeah.
But I cannot remember that guy's name. Although when I see him, I go, "Oh yeah, I remember him."
Yeah, I know who you mean. I know who he is.
But he's from Louisiana.
Yeah, he can go. He's a stay up in DC.
Hey, Joe, come on over and pick this up. I'm giving it away.
Well, I tell you what, if I was close, I'd be right there.
It's about 9 million pounds.
Oh, I can tell you that. I know that.
Yeah.
That thing's gotta weigh about 80 pounds.
Oh no, it's heavier than 80.
You serious?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
What-
Yeah.
what's the brand
I bet
name?
it's 200.
know?
I don't know.
James Carville.
Yeah, James Carl, yeah.
That dude.
Soon as you said James, I knew the rest of it.
Yeah. He's
You
come
don't know
out
the
and
brand name on
said-
that one?
I
He's
don't know
like-
the brand name.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
because the brand name on that one's gonna tell you to wait. You know?
But anyways, he put
Yeah.
a warning out and said, wait until they start slamming her. Yeah, it's going to be an entirely different story.
Yep.
Come on. Look at her background. If she was so good, why did they bring Biden out of the freaking coffin to run the last time? Because they knew that all their candidates were so freaking far left wing
She
that they
dropped
couldn't
out
win.
before the first primary.
Yeah. They were all left. They put Biden in so that they didn't have to try to force elect a far left person. You want to see socialist policies get implemented? Put one of those people in. That's what's going to happen.
And you know this guy Waltz, wasn't he the governor when they were burning down Minneapolis?
Yeah, when they were
and all that?
burning down, and he let all the arrestees loose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can't wait for Trump to get a hold of that
he's done some stupid shit. He came
Yeah,
in just after
Trump
I left up there.
Trump needs to just say what happened and not say he's stupid.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, would
just
it-
tell
would-
them
would
this is
agree.
what they did. Just don't attack them. Attack the policies and their
Yeah,
They're
attack
passed.
the
That's all you
policies
gotta do.
that they're for, and don't attack the person. Yep.
because if you do that, guess what? You don't have anything for the View to say. They can't say anything. They'll be out there and they won't know what to say because he didn't attack them. He's telling the truth.
Yep.
That's all you do. Because if I could say something to him right now, I'd say if you really love America and you really want to win this thing and get us back to where we're supposed to be, stop attacking them.
Tone it down. I think that's a lot of us that kind of at least like the policies. It just his tone at times. It's like, can't you
Yeah.
just shut up, implement the policies, and quit being a lightning rod? You don't have to be a lightning rod to get it done.
Yep.
And he's used to being a lightning rod, social media kind of whatever.
Yep.
That's what got him to where he was. He doesn't need to be that person anymore. He already proved who he could be as president. So, go, look, here's what it was when I did it, and we're going to do it again.
Yep.
You want to see what their policies look like? Look at California. End of story.
I'm telling
That's
you.
that's literally all you got to say. Look at California.
The only thing you bring up is Minneapolis burned. He let the people. He got all the charges dropped on all these people, and she had the fund to get them out of jail.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She paid their bail.
You know,
Yep.
That's all. That's all you say.
Yep.
Now, do you want her? We have now one thing that they're bringing up now. They're not saying Biden's policy. They're saying Harris's policy. All in the stuff today. What you call it?
Just freaking stick California around her neck and go, if you want policies like California, it's working so well out there that millions of people are leaving. And you want this for the United States? This is the person you want to elect for the United States? It's literally all you got to say. Everybody knows California is a freaking nightmare. It's a disaster. They've implemented all those
Hey, Johnny.
policies and it's an utter disaster.
Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, did you get that quad off that other guy's roof?
Oh, ew, mm.
Hey, Johnny was flying his new build the other day, and it lost power. Did something where it came down and landed on somebody else's roof.
Oh boy.
So I got
I
something.
said, that doesn't look like your roof, Johnny.
I got something today.
Oh,
There you
Yeah.
go, Johnny. Oh, what is that? That looks like a quad.
It is. It's the frame for the new 5-inch. This is the Proto 5.
Well, Johnny said
And
he did. He got it off. See, I'd have had to take a shot of him climbing a ladder to get it. I'd have had to
take-
show it up
either
there
that,
within minutes.
either that, or hang a hook on the end of another drone.
I don't know, you can
He said
see this
Turtle,
one,
Turtle Mode did it.
but this is the Proto 2.5. This is the 2.5-inch frame.
Way to go, Johnny. Fly for fun, buddy.
This is the one I'm
He didn't
probably going to
send you-
build first.
He didn't send you any of my new stickers, huh?
No.
Yeah, he had the new
Johnny.
ones.
I'm just
I
not
saw
building
the
it
saw the
tonight.
package.
He
I
was-
sent you stickers, but he had it. I didn't know it. He had the new one.
God,
Yeah. I'm glad he sent me what he did. He didn't have to do that, so thank you.
is Maddie around? Anybody see Maddie in the chat? I really
No.
need to talk to
No.
Maddie. There's something that I ran across that we need to figure out how to do. That I really, 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 really want to do. Because it'd be really cool.
I haven't seen Matty in anybody's chat for at least a week.
Yeah, he's been mostly
about a
keeping
week.
to himself.
So Paul, I gave her one of those that little benchy I made, that little boat,
Yeah.
and I put it down, and I put it down on the thing, and I said, "Row, row, row your boat," and I tickled her with it. She laughed. She takes it, puts it down, and goes, "Row the boat, row the boat."
All right.
She is quick. But my favorite thing is watching her look up at Alexa up there and go, "Alexa, Alexa, I got blah, blah, blah," and things was like, "What the hell?" You know?
Yeah.
Alexa, Alexa.
Anyways,
Get
Anchor
him
still has
Thursday,
it shipped
Johnny.
to printer.
Bring him Thursday.
Oh, I know what I should do.
So what I'm planning on doing with this Apple computer, since I've got all my finances tied in here with all the spreadsheets and that, I'm not gonna just turn it off. I'm gonna probably move it behind me where the printer's at. That way I can do the finances on that. And then I'll have the room to put the monitor and tie everything else in.
Well, there it
A
is.
little.
2.5-inch. Fits an
Just a little
03
bit.
area. Fits the 03 area in it. It's that little Proto 2.5. It'd be fun to build. I'm gonna put all my Cinelog parts. So here, yeah, let me get the other bag. Where's the other bag? I get shit all over my bedroom. There you go. There's a drone. There's an entire drone right there. Frame and parts to put it together. Doesn't look like much at the moment, but it will. Although once I get the printer, maybe I'll reprint this red. This red almost looks orange, Joe.
Are you going down that rabbit hole, Rod?
And the printer's on the way.
Uh-oh.
27 spools of filament showed up today, so
You're gonna be a printing fool.
yeah.
That's
And I
right,
get
Joe.
and I got the dryer so I can dry them out. Not that I necessarily need it, but I do live in Florida and it's kind of humid down here, so it's probably better if I throw them in the dryer for about 2 hours before I go to print whatever. But there's a method to the madness, Lance. So part of it is so I can 3D print whatever I need for my drones. And maybe some other little useful things. But the other part is really for my daughter. My daughter wants to go into gaming. She's not sure whether she wants to do the artwork. She's a pretty good artist and drawer. she's also really good at doing the story writing and background. So she could end up doing that. And she's toyed with coding a bit, but she uses Blender is amongst one of the tools that she uses for doing 3D stuff. So I'm kind of hoping that with the 3D printer and her ability to print things out, that maybe she'll spend a little more time inside of Blender and learn how to do some more things, and that will inspire her to do more work inside the app and get her better at using that tool that she would use when she gets a job. So
Cool. Is she pretty proficient in Blender?
decent at the basic stuff.
Yeah, it's a complicated program.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you want to know what's funny, Joe? Right now, they're doing a Harrison, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Shapiro's on.
Yeah, but it's on TV, and you know who's on right now? Shapiro's on, telling everybody to vote for Camilla.
Good.
If you want to end up like Venezuela.
He said his last statement they had was he yelled at the crowd. He says, "She's battle tested and ready to go."
Mm-hmm. From this very same group who hated her.
Yeah.
And tried to shove her to the back. Of course, you have to think about this. Biden picked her because she was weaker than him.
Yeah.
So what's that say about her? He picked her because that was a concession to the left to vote for him. He hasn't exactly been moderate. I got to run.
Yeah, Rod.
So anyway, another day in the neighborhood. I had to the Rite Aid that's right behind my house, like a couple of blocks, is closing. So I had to go to a new pharmacy, stand there for like 15 minutes while they transferred all my information over, and they finally did it, and it's just it's up the road a ways.
And I heard you got your nails trimmed this morning. How are your fingers doing?
Yeah, Mia got her nails trimmed. Yep, turned out good. And I went and got my prescription that my doctor told me to take, and I don't know whether to take them or not.
Yeah. Treat them like vegetables.
Losartan 25 milligram. It's for blood pressure, I think.
No, Johnny, I don't think I'm going to get the Neo, although, I love to fly indoors, but I've got too many drones as it is. That's all I need is another drone. Johnny was asking if I was going to get the Neo. Johnny's probably got 3 or 4 of them already. Joe, are you going to get the Neo?
He's on the phone.
Are you, Paul? Are you going to get 2 or 3 of them?
No.
I hear they're only like 3.
I'm sitting with a Nano now. I'm thinking about selling because it's just sitting there, and I'm not flying it.
Does it have infrared?
No,
Okay.
it's got a great camera though. That's what I used to do a lot of the night shots with.
Yeah, the one thing it doesn't do very well, I got a buddy, and I don't know. This is just what he asked me about. He says, "Does your DJI do this?" And it pan up, and it kind of goes, it
No,
doesn't
mine
do it
doesn't do
smooth.
that. But what I noticed I didn't like about it was, my river shots, there's always a wind, either north wind, south wind, or whatever coming up that river.
Yeah.
And that Nano just doesn't have the steam. Because, I try to go down and around, and if I'm going into the wind, it just stalls. And
The Nano's been known for the fact that it can't handle the wind that well.
yep.
So Johnny's going to sell his Mini 3 Pro for the Nano probably. Although the Mini 3 Pro, Johnny, I can take to Mexico and fly it. And I don't know, the Nano is going to be too light to fly outside. So
No, that's the Neo, not the Nano.
the Neo, yeah.
The Nano is the Autel mini
Yes.
drone, the same
Yes.
size as the Mini 3 and 4.
Hey, Justin, how's it going?
Yeah, my bad. The Neo is what I meant.
Yeah, they're scrambling where my son lives right now because they got that thing coming up in a couple of days. So they've been sending aircraft all over the country to get them out from base.
Really?
Yeah, Marine Corps is going to send them somewhere else. They'll keep them close, but they're getting them out of harm's way,
Get them out of harm's way.
I
Oh,
just
geez, Justin's here. I'll see you guys. Bye.
And the only way I want the Neo is if I could use the goggles and the motion control. Can't use them, I don't want them.
Did your thing come, Joe, or what?
Yeah, I got it. It's in the box over there. I'm fighting with other stuff right now. I'm trying to change my two-step verification on Google because when it signs me out, it makes me find my iPad and verify it on the iPad, and I want it to verify it on my phone. So I'm going by the procedure. How you go through it? It says go. He said open the settings, tap Google, manage your Google account. At the top, tap security. Then you hit two-step verification. There is no two-step verification. If you search it, it says not found.
Because you already have it turned on. That's why.
Yeah, but how do I change it?
Hold on. Let me look up some stuff.
Yeah, because I'm reading it. I'm doing this. I'm reading, going right down the line how they're saying to change it.
well, just be thankful you've not got what my two-stage verification's done. When it tries it with me on Google, it sends the two-stage to my Android TV box.
So Justin, which Fortnite do I download? The Lego, the Rocket, or the Fortnite Festival?
No, should just say regular Fortnite.
Okay.
Okay, so to transfer Google Authenticator two-factor authentication accounts to a new phone, open the menu in the app and select Transfer Accounts. Choose Export Accounts and select the accounts to transfer. A QR code will be generated on your computer screen, which you'll scan with your phone, and then it should move it to your phone.
Okay, send me that link if you got it. Then we have to look at it. Maybe I found it. I found it. Like, hold on. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Sure. Yeah, so it should just come up as regular Fortnite. The Fortnite festival and all that, that's just kind of like add-ons to the game. You don't really need that to do what we're doing.
Okay.
Johnny said, "Send me your password. I'll change it for you, Joe."
Yeah, okay.
So you know he's got subscriptions to all these porn sites and everything.
Is Fortnite you download the actual game to your computer, or is it an online thing?
No, you download it through the
Okay.
launcher to your computer. So
Okay.
you'll save it to one of your drives. As long as you have an Epic account, you should be automatically signed into it.
It doesn't make sense. It tells me that my recovery phone is my phone, they're saying it is it. It's sending me to my other one all the time.
I mean, another thing you could try too, because I've never transferred it before. I could look to see if there's any video showing how to do it. Because it could be just one little step you're missing, you know?
What it keeps telling me to do is I scan the bar, what you call it, and it's telling me enter it with your passcode. I got a passcode, and it's saying you don't have it stored. So then you go to do passcodes, start using passcodes, and do that. It tells you to do the same thing. It says use your passcode. I don't have a passcode. He's telling me I don't have one. Let me fix it.
It might have sent to your email.
No, that's not.
It might be a
no.
pass. It might have sent a passcode to your email.
Nope. Nope. Just saying that I signed in. Because it's sending it to it sent it to my iPad telling me, are you trying to sign in? I said, yes. Then it logs in.
You may have to approve that change on your iPad for the first initial time too. See if your iPad's asking if you approve that.
Nope. What? Nope. They make it hard.
Johnny says try 6969.
And Johnny ain't helping at all.
I'd rather 77 because you get 8 more.
Here, let me look up, see if there's any videos showing how to do it.
I don't even see where I could turn it off. You know what I mean? They ask me the same thing.
Did you fly today, Johnny?
He always flies. want to sign it with a flash card.
Okay. I think I figured it out. So go to Google on your phone, Joe.
Yeah.
And type in account.google.com/phone. It might come up before you have to type all that in.
I gotta get to Google. I don't have Google on my phone. Maybe that's it.
That could be the reason too, because you don't have the Google downloaded on your phone. And that might have been
Oh,
why
no.
it defaulted to your tablet.
That might be. Didn't think about that. But why would it? I don't have Google on my tablet either.
No, I don't know them. I don't know how you ended up picking the tablet as your device.
I don't ever remember. Let's see something. Yeah, got Google now. What are you saying? Do what?
Okay, go to account.google up in the search engine. And then it's going to be .com/phone. You might see it in the suggestions before you have to type it all in.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. Randy, did you fly today?
Let me get to the next part here. Okay.
It just says sign in Google accounts. They're
Okay.
giving you a whole bunch of different things. I guess you got to go on the account, right?
Okay. Does it show you a profile icon at the top?
Yeah, the USA Drone Flyer.
Okay. You're going to tap that and select your account.
And
It'll give you a list of if you have multiple emails.
it's not giving me all of them.
Well, you're
That could be another
doing
reason.
your main Google account is what you're doing.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. And then it should give you a list of phones that have been added to your Google account, and you can check it on or off.
Yeah, I got that on the computer.
Okay. So you want to click that one on and then turn your tablet off. It should give you a list of all the devices that are connected to your account. And you should just have just the phone if that's what you want, or you can have both of them. It doesn't matter. You don't have to approve it on both devices. You just have to approve it on one of the two devices every time you get in. It has to be toggled on. There should be a little
Got to be on
toggle
the
switch.
manage all devices, I guess.
Looks like it, yes.
Got all kind of shit on it.
Yeah, some of them might be your computers, all your MacBooks and all that shit. Anything you've logged into and used is probably going to be on that list as ones that are being used. That's how you can tell if somebody's logged into your account and is using them on some random ass device. They might not actually be doing anything to your account, but they may be using it for something.
Good evening, everybody.
So,
David.
Knock it off.
Yeah, something strange here.
Can I share a video with you guys?
Hey, David.
Right. Want to share a video with you. Do any of you guys believe in karma?
No,
not really.
What about double karma?
no.
Yeah, it was, what's it?
What if I
GoPro
could show you?
Killed attempt at a drone.
No. what if I could show you double karma in an instant? This will get you. Right, you all know what's going on in the UK. It's pretty bad. Right, you ready? So he's just got smacked in the head with a brick.
Oh, right in the nuts. Dumbass.
Yeah, that would hurt.
He's going to take some explaining to his wife in the morning.
He's liable to
Did
be
you figure it
pissing
out,
blood.
Joe?
Yeah, I'm looking at it because I got all kind of stuff on there that don't make sense. It's got my location as Abita Springs, Louisiana. I don't know why I
Right,
would
but
have that.
but that could have been you logging in to your Google account while you were there on your phone. Have you
No,
ever been there?
everything that's on right now is saying Abita Springs instead of Mandeville.
Okay,
everything's
because that
saying.
could be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that
could
might be his nearest internet location.
Yeah, that might be your. Yeah, that's probably your internet company. That's
Your
where they route
exchange.
out.
That's probably what
Yeah.
it is. It's coming. That's what DirecTV's probably running on it.
Yeah, so that's not super uncommon.
Yeah. Basically, if everything's coming from the same place, it's more or less.
Yeah,
it's
it's
gonna be your
no, it's not
internet
somebody trying to
provider.
hack it.
You're right.
Yeah.
And then sometimes your computer's not going to come up as Joe's computer. It's going to come up as, oh, this specific PC with this ID number logged in to your account, but it's technically your computer, but it doesn't give you like an actual name or anything. So yeah, that's most likely your internet provider.
Yeah, that's what
where
it is.
they're routing it out.
Yeah, I'm finding my phone.
Now your phone should come up with what kind of phone you have. It should say like iPhone 10, iPhone 11.
It's just saying iPhone. No, doesn't tell me what it is.
Okay, well then that's your iPhone then. Sometimes it will give the actual number of what type of iPhone or.
Yeah, it's supposed to come up with your actual phone, and normally your IME number.
Yeah, I'm not getting any of that.
It's your phone.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Mine does. Comes up with Samsung and the IME number.
All right.
But that might be because Samsung uses Android, whereas iPhone doesn't. So
it's 79 years ago, Joe, that we bombed Japan with the nuclear bombs.
you ain't got a spare one lying around, have you?
That was 70-something years.
79 years.
Yep.
Yeah,
You got a spare one lying
70-something.
around. Could use it for this country.
Sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Actually, there is a nuclear bomb that got lost in the Everglades, and they still have never found it.
Really?
Watch that documentary on YouTube, The Missing Nuke. They still have never found it. But the thing is
wow.
nuclear bombs are designed, they can't just go off from like being corroded, or it has to be a specific set of coordinated chain reactions for it to go off. So it's never just going to blow up.
So
it's
what
just going to
happens
sit
if
there.
A crocodile with bad
slowly...
dentures have bites it?
Yeah.
It's not going to blow up. That's the thing, is people think nukes are like you can walk up and hit it with a hammer and you're going to blow it up. That's not how it works. They have to go through a specific set of sequences to be able to trigger a nuclear reaction.
But you should be able to locate it with some kind of a high-tech Geiger counter, right?
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't
Radiation?
Yeah, but that was also back in the 50s or 60s. You're talking about the height of the Cold War is when they lost it. It fell, I want to say it was attached to a bomber or something. I can't remember exactly how it got out of the plane, but they lost it over the Everglades and they've never been able to find it.
So if you ever see
the plane ditched it or something, I can't remember exactly.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
So if you see a green crocodile, glowing green crocodile in the Everglades, you know what happened.
Stay away.
Now, of course, could you have radiation issues from it once it corrodes and it starts leaking? Of course.
Hello, Johnny.
But
You
it's
know,
not going to just blow up.
Yeah. Let's see a crocodile with 6 eyes.
they don't have crocodiles.
All right,
I want
alligator.
to. I want to say it was either
Alligator.
the Everglades. It might have been Louisiana. It was one of the states with a lot of swamp area. But
And probably
they've
right close
they've
to where
never-
Joe lives.
But
Might
you
be.
got to think too. This thing probably weighed a couple thousand pounds. It sunk to the bottom. It's probably buried in 10 feet of mud.
Yeah, you know that house that Joe wants?
You know.
He's built
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe's
Yeah.
buying a house that comes with nuclear power.
I think,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, I think the plane was about to crash and they
Hey,
let
TJ.
it out of the plane.
Hmm.
I think is what
Just
it
think,
was.
Joe, you'll put your meal in the microwave, it'll be cooked instantly. Ding!
Yeah, amazingly enough, the mayor of Nagasaki and the mayor of Hiroshima both had exactly the same last words.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Well, they got half of it up. So what the? TJ. Hey, we
Yeah,
lost
you
Johnny.
wouldn't even
Johnny
been
done
live.
left us.
You wouldn't even been able to even comprehend what the hell just happened before you'd be vaporized.
Yeah, but just
Well,
think of the
no.
song they'd have had at your funeral. Garth. Is it Garfunkel with Bright Eyes?
Well, the thing of it is, if you're gonna go, that's the way to go in an instant, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I watched the new Deadpool today, Justin. What a crazy mishmash of about 10 different films that was.
Yeah, it was.
Good, but weird.
Okay, so a B-47 crashed into another aircraft during a simulated combat mission near Savannah, Georgia in 1958. And they've had a total of 6 nuclear weapons that have gone missing since the 1950s that they haven't been able to find. One was in 57, one was in 58, one was in 65, and it doesn't say what the other 2 were.
I'm sorry, but it's a pretty careless thing to be doing, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
Especially in America where they walk around with weapons. You know, you see the guy walk around with a rocket launch and he goes, yeah, you don't think that's any good? Watch this. Comes around with a big nuclear missile.
So yeah, it's somewhere in the like Everglades or swamps of Savannah, Georgia. There's a missing nuclear bomb that they've never found. But like I said, it went down into the swamp. It's probably under 10 or 20 feet of mud over the years. There ain't no, you're probably never going to find it.
I thought the Everglades were only in Florida.
Well, I'm saying like that they have their own swamps and stuff that are like the Everglades.
Yeah.
Like Louisiana has swamps areas, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. They all have swampy areas that are just like the Everglades. But like I said, you know, you get a 2, 3, maybe even 5,000 pound bomb. However, because the ones back in the day were really big and bulky, it probably went right down, and over the years, it's probably sunk into the mud so far that they probably wouldn't even be able to pick
Can
it
you
up.
go fishing in the Everglades?
Yeah. So
No,
I don't know
wouldn't
what
wanna
the
be
rules
pulling that
are,
in.
but I know people do.
So long as you don't disturb any manatees. Yeah.
Oh,
Could
yeah,
you imagine
don't-
magnet fishing? Pull that in.
you can swim with the manatees at these swimming experiences, but like you can swim in the water with them, but you're not allowed to reach out and touch them. If they touch you, it's okay. Like they can come
Yeah.
up and graze you and all that, but if you get caught reaching out trying to grab one, you'll get in trouble. They have to initiate the touching, I guess you want to say.
Mm.
Laura says she's been at the farm all day, Joe.
Okay.
Get some good milk.
Yeah.
What's up, Laura, TJ? Let's see
Mm.
who else is in the chat.
Me and Laura stocked up on supplies
Really?
today. They're predicting riots
what?
to this area tomorrow.
what was it? One of these kiddies petting farms.
Yeah,
Mm.
Barley
Some
lands.
Where they
motherfucker
have
wood right near my
all the
house.
farm animals like goats and rabbits.
No, this one has wallabies. It's got not all your normal farm animals, but it's got like wallabies, birds of prey, stuff like that. It's quite a big area.
Oh, you're funny, Laura.
I just read that. That was funny.
And a troop of Joe's ducks,
Oh, they had meerkats.
all going round sticking their fingers up. Meerkats.
There
Yeah.
was a small town. There was a few small towns here in the U.S. when they tried to riot a few years ago. They were actually ran out of the towns. One of them was here in Florida. They ran them out of town. Like all the local people got together with their guns and pretty much walked them out of town.
Well, I wish we
Said,
could
"No,
do
you go
that
right
here."
back out.
But I tell you what, that police officer I met today, right? If anyone's going to pick a fight with him, good luck. He was 7'3" and built like a fucking tank. He made Officer Hightower in Police Academy look small.
Yeah, there's a couple sheriff's deputies here I've seen, man, and they are fucking huge.
I can just see him. You know when they're trying to tip over the van, and he comes over and he goes, "That's not how you do it. You do it like this." Doof.
Some law enforcement agencies actually require you do so much gyms, like you have to do like so much gym workout a week or whatever, or a month.
Yeah,
Like
we've
they
got
make you have to do so much fitness.
yeah, we've got police officers from Lancashire down here giving a hand.
God help you.
I mean, when my dad,
Lancashire's not too bad. Manchester's fucking terrible.
the last few years, my dad was in the worked for the military as a firefighter. They actually started a thing where you had to work out so much a week, and they had a fitness room in the fire department, a big fitness room, and you had to scan your key card and log in that you were working out and everything, and you had to do it on each machine. Like they required that you did, so I think it was like an hour a week or something. You had to go in, and there was a weight machines and treadmills and all that, and you had to actually get on there and do exercising.
Someone on the local group put, anything to do with a 7-year-old tomorrow? Someone said, yeah, head north.
Yeah, go to Southport. That's empty.
Yeah, have you seen Farage? He's backtracking. He's blaming everybody else now.
Hmm.
And Tommy Robinson, or Stephen Yaxley, whatever his fucking name is, he's complaining that the far-right news media, the Daily Mail, have pinpointed his location in Cyprus and shared it out to people. So he's now going, oh, my family's at danger in this hotel. What, you mean like all them foreigners in them hotels you got people to set fire to? Fuck's sake. And then we got the likes of bloody Elon Musk. We can hurry up and fuck off to Mars, please. I keep picking a fight with our Prime Minister going, oh, you're only protecting the foreigners, you're not protecting your own people.
Well, that's true.
It's not true.
Not really an argument I would disagree with, though.
Well, it is an argument I would disagree with.
I'm saying he's telling your prime minister to focus more on your citizens. It's not a
He
bad
is.
thing, though.
They are.
Whether
focusing on our
the
citizens.
argument, whether you think the argument's true or not, that's still a good thing, though.
No,
End
it's
of the
not.
day.
He needs to butt out because he's allowed X to promote all this stuff, and this is where it's all starting. Yeah, you'll see it. Like tonight, they put Basildon, Chelmsford, Westcliff, all to meet up at 10:30 in the morning outside immigration centres. Why? the immigration centres. There's no immigrants there. It's just where do you do the paperwork?
Yeah.
So what you going to achieve? Nothing. You're just going to trash the place for the sake of it. I mean, I'm looking forward to it because, you know, every person arrested is actually being jailed, which is quite funny because the guy today was he tried getting cocky with a judge and said, "You can't prove it was me." He said, "So I'm not pleading guilty." The judge went, "Okay, then we'll send you to Crown Court." And he went, "Okay, can I have bail?" And he went, "No, send him down." And he started crying.
Was that the 17-year-old?
Yeah. I mean, come on. What did he think was going to happen? The judges are not going to go, yeah, you go back out on the streets and carry on causing shit. Of course they're going to lock him up. Stop him.
According to the news, he didn't say a word in the magistrate.
Oh, no, it won't be that one then. This is one in Hull, I think.
Oh, no, because it was
Is
in
it-
Liverpool. The one that was in that stabbed all the kids in Southport went to Liverpool Crown magistrates and then Crown Court.
Yeah, well, he's not. His case is in October. But these rioters, they're being fast-tracked. They've got courts open 24 hours a day. So if you got arrested now, you could be in court by midnight.
All right, so it's the protesters that have,
Yeah. They're all hard looting fucking
you
shoes
say
out.
protesters, but that's not a protest.
They're not protesting anymore. They're rioting. That's it.
Yeah.
And you know what? What's happening is the protest group comes in, they have their say, and they go. And then the youths and the yobs, are all going, wait, we can cause mayhem here. And then they start looting things like Greg's the Bakers. What are you in here for? Murder. You in here for? Bank robbery. What are you in here for? Rob the pasty.
Well, you'll actually find that a lot of rioters usually are not from the areas that they're rioting in.
No, they're not. That's
They'll come in from other areas because nobody knows them, and it's an opportunist thing to try to.
I think
unfortunately for the rioters here, the government have allowed facial recognition AI, and the BBC are naming and shaming the fucking lot of them.
Yeah.
There was a guy across the road here. He got lifted today. He thought he was being cocky. He jumped over the fucking bushes. Yeah. And the copper just walloped him one on the back of the head and said, "You're going nowhere."
What? Did Laura get her headset fixed or whatever she was talking about?
I ain't got
the guy that ran that dance class in Southport said he even recognised some of the that were on TV when they showed the Liverpool rioters.
Yeah. The problem is they should have waited until we found out the whole story, because you've got to look at it this way. This guy, he was agitated. He went to the shop and bought a bottle of Pepsi. He had a knife with him. He walked past a play park full of kids. He walked past a drama school full of kids. He walked past a fucking play group full of kids, back to his home, and then got in a taxi to that dance studio. Right? Now, if you was planning an attack, there are plenty of opportunities for something to go wrong in that time. Yeah, so you do it local. Yeah. Why did he go that far and pick that dance location where nobody from outside the area would have known that was going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
So he must know something about it. You know, he's got pissed off with someone, his kids there or whatever. I don't know.
But the three girls that died were only like 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah, I know. I feel sorry for the families that are having to deal with the loss of their kids and the riots in their kids' names that, they're not even linked.
Mm-hmm.
Because the guy, they're attacking Moss and everything because of it. But the fucking guy was a Christian and he was born here.
From what's it? Asylum seeker parents, wasn't it, or something?
No, they came from Rwanda in the early 80s. Part of it was some thing in Rwanda that our government decided, as Rwanda was a former British Commonwealth, they would take so many in.
Yeah.
But just because they came over here doesn't mean his parents have done anything wrong.
No.
Or his brother. You know, his poor brother's had his life ruined. For no fault. His brother was going to be a judge. Wants to be a judge or something. Well, that's ruined.
Well, not really. He can still, because there's nothing against him.
No, there's nothing against him, but people will target him. I mean, they've been taken into hiding and given a new identity, haven't they?
Protective
His
custody.
family. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, his family have been given a protective ID or something.
And I don't think I could pronounce his bloody second name.
Let's be honest, half the fucking first names you can't pronounce these days.
Oh, he was called Axel. That's
Yeah,
not hard.
oh, his was. Yeah, but think of some of the kids these days. You remember when I was at school? It was James, David, Paul, Donna. Now it's Hippo Bobba Dobba Dob, fucking Dib Dob, fucking Taylor Swift, fucking, you know, all these weird names.
When I was at uni, there was 21 people in our class, and there were only 3 of us that were British.
Well, all I'm going to say is when I was 11, my then girlfriend, who, well, everyone said was my girlfriend anyway, she was just a friend, someone I got on really, really well with. Her family were chased out of town through racism.
In fact, we only had one black lad in the whole of our school. We had 2 Pakistani teachers, but only one black lad.
I don't know. The world's insane.
And weirdly enough,
Yeah, I'm jumping off. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah,
he was called.
All right, take care.
Yeah, weirdly enough, he was called Michael Blackman.
What a name. Oh, what the hell, Laura? Yeah, I know where Justin's gone. I think Laura and that have
Fortnite.
You know what that means, don't you? Late night for me.
Well, I guess that Mikey's not going to go on tonight, so I can go to bed straight after Velodrome Reviewer and have an early-ish night. I say early, it's still going to be 2 o'clock, but mind you, it beats 7 o'clock in the morning when Bill finished.
Sod that. This last week, I've struggled to stay up to 10 o'clock for Paul's show.
Yeah, we noticed you've been missing a lot.
Yeah, my fucking arms are killing.
How's your leg and everything?
Leg still bad. Trap nerve in my elbow. It's been pinched 3 times apparently. But it's you know the nerve they call the funny bone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. Trap nerve in my neck, they think. Severe arthritis in the hands. She's saying she thinks I may have type 1 diabetes. Because she looked back on all the
well, you can only tell that by
results.
HbA1c.
Yeah, well, she's doing a full test on, a full blood test on Thursday. But normally they ask you to do a fasting one for diabetes. She's told me not to.
the fasting one, it shows whether your sugar is naturally high. It doesn't tell them how your body is dealing with the sugar that you take in.
Right. So is type 2 the one where it's naturally high?
It's all where it's naturally high. One of them you're born with, and the other one you develop.
Yeah. Well, all my family were born with type 1 diabetes. I'm the only one that has never been diagnosed with it, so she thinks it could be a misdiagnosis.
There's lots of things that can cause it. Mine, they reckon mine was brought on by the shock of getting hit in the eye with a potato while I was driving down the Lake District and ending up with 4 stitches in my eyeball because it smashed my glasses lens into my eye.
Okay, but what the fuck? How did you get hit with a potato?
A kid threw it at the car from a caravan site wall. And it came in through the open window and smashed my glasses lens into my eye. Sheer fluke. But he shouldn't have been throwing it at the car in the first place.
Well, no, but the next question is, and I thought that things were bad today.
That was back in 1980.
Oh, they were little thugs back then. I know, because I was one of them.
just finished my finals, and me and my mate and his brother-in-law were going for a weekend's fishing up at Ullswater.
Oh, beautiful lake.
Yeah, and I was driving.
For tomorrow,
Oh, God.
mostly sunny weather.
I heard this big explosion. Everything went black, and I just slammed the brakes on. And we stopped about a foot off a tree.
Okay, no. And they didn't have fucking seatbelts back then, did they?
They did, but they weren't law.
Last night.
Penrith's only ambulance was out on a coronary.
Bloody hell.
So they said, "Can you make your way up to Carlisle?" So my mate drove my car up to Carlisle with me bleeding from my eye.
So what did you say? Can you make it up to Carlisle? You went, well, let me see.
Yeah.
We'll see what I can do. Yeah, so last night, I decided to give Laura a new monitor arm for a monitor because she wanted it closer to her. Laura's monitor arm, 5 minutes, it's done. Put together, done, monitor on it, perfect.
Yeah.
Come to put the one on my desk, exactly the same fucking monitor stand.
35 minutes.
4 hours I was fighting with that bastard thing. I at one point I just re-ripped it back off the desk and just bash it on the floor. I was like, you will.
Hey, Paul, I cannot watch her up there.
Oh, I know. It's like
I don't understand how 4 weeks ago they couldn't stand her, but everybody's going crazy right now.
Yep.
Is this?
I don't understand this
Camilla.
country anymore.
Yeah. I still can't say her name.
Well,
It's
some people say
Kamala,
Pamela,
isn't it?
and some
Corella.
people say Camilla.
Corella.
Carmelo.
Bill.
Corella.
Into
Heck,
Carmel.
Corella DeVille, right?
That's what I said. Yeah, but it's actually Carmella in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, criminal.
Yeah.
Criminal.
Yeah, I do believe everyone's going crazy over it at the moment.
And she can't even finish a speech without having to stop and laugh.
Yeah, Joe went that
Oh,
crazy.
fucking hell. Who's a running mate? TJ?
Yeah, might as well be.
Joe went that crazy. He bought another computer monitor. And Rod went crazier and bought a 3D printer.
Oh, God. Who's Rod? Oh, Rod.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Rod.
Hot Rod's got into the 3D printing bug now, has he?
Well, no,
Yep.
he just wants to print stuff for his FPV drones.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of my printer. Stop using it. So I've printed everything I wanted to do.
Or you'll find something else.
Yeah, I mean, I could print some litho things, I suppose, and make a light up picture wall of all the birds.
You do some of them Christmas trees that Joe does.
Oh, you on about them fucking things that spiral through and then back out? And yeah, you can put it both ways, can't you?
Yeah, it goes both ways.
But
It goes that way, come out this way. It'll go this way.
Yeah.
And anyway, this is the best. And then you can turn it around. I didn't know this. When you put it through here, you push it, it'll come out this end too.
Yeah. I saw the video to him and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hi, Donald
Hey, Donald.
and TJ.
I already said hi to TJ.
Yeah. Well, TJ was on this morning. Well,
Yeah,
this
no.
afternoon.
Yeah, somebody said that they're selling
And
these things
Jody.
for $10 a piece.
Hey, Jody. $10 a piece.
Yeah, $10 a piece.
No, you're all right.
I mean,
Well, if I can sell
Rod
these things for
hasn't-
$10 a piece, I keep making them.
Rod's printer hasn't
Yeah.
arrived yet, and he's already received 27 spools of filament.
Yeah, watch him cancel his order. Because that's what I did when I first got my 3D printer. The first one, I actually bought this like mini one, you know, the kid one. And I thought, I'll
Mhm.
use that to get going with. And I ordered 24 rolls of filament. And then Amazon kept messing me around. It took them weeks to send me this printer. And then on the first spool, everything was fine. It was all quiet. The spool was doing what it should do. And all of a sudden, the fucking printer was swinging around in the air on the filament. Because it was a small printer, it was able to lift it up. But because the filament was attached to the wall on the spool thing, it was just flinging it everywhere. It was like, the hell?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Bamboo do that.
Hmm.
Oh, what a great idea. Got to get that 3D printer up and running, I think. See-through face mask for the rioters.
Yeah.
They'd be gullible to fucking buy them. Now buy a face mask. Sure. Still see who you are, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, do you see that one in Hull? I think it were. He was stood up to the police officer with his scarf around his face. He's going, "You'll never know who I am. Screw you." He turns around, walks off. And as he goes around the corner, he takes his scarf off right in front of the camera. Dickhead.
Mm.
Did
No,
he really think that the police are just going to stand there at the front line with the cameras? You'll have them everywhere.
I have not been watching any of the news.
Oh, lucky you.
I watched the new Deadpool.
What, you got cinema?
No,
Oh. You watched it on the Naughty Naughty, did you?
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Justin went to the cinema on Friday to watch it with Sarah.
Yeah, no, he did. And then he went out for a meal.
Yeah,
Took her out on Saturday as well, didn't he?
I think so. It is a weird film. You watch it and you don't know which film you're watching. It could be X-Men, Mad Max, Quantum Leap, Time Cops.
Well,
It's-
I'm going to say
So mixed together.
I struggle to keep up with a fucking storyline of SpongeBob SquarePants, so a chance to me watching Deadpool and keeping up with a storyline, that's it, it's done. Thanks for the advice.
But it is a good film. The fight sequence between Deadpool and Wolverine is fucking hilarious.
Was it comedy?
Well, yeah, it is basically.
I thought Deadpool was a serious film.
No, it's really it's a Marvel Comics thing, but it's real comedy when you watch it, with some gory bits in it, kind of thing, but mostly comedy. I think everybody else is not comedic, but Deadpool is.
Yeah.
And he keeps talking to the camera. But I watched the third one today. I watched the second one yesterday and the first one the day before.
Of a marathon.
They don't follow on from each other, so you can watch them in any order, really. I just wanted to see how they progressed in the way they made them. Because the first two were 2016 and 2018.
Yeah. I think Laura and Justin are definitely playing Fortnite because Laura's talking to them. Means I'm up till midnight tomorrow night.
I had a nice, quiet birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday for yesterday.
Thank you. And then I ordered myself a meal. I thought, okay, treat yourself. 37 quid for a 16-ounce ribeye steak.
Well,
with
I ordered
fried onions, crushed new potatoes, and a side salad with blue cheese dressing.
Yeah, I ordered takeaway tonight, and I put the first item in. He said it was $15.99. I was like, "You robbing bastards!" Yeah, delivery fee and service charge, everything.
Marketplace fee. What the hell? 10% marketplace fee. Bug off.
Yeah, but the thing was, the more I added to the basket, the cheaper it was getting. I was like, the fuck's going on here? And it's because when you get to a certain
amount, you get a discount.
Yeah. I got a 20% discount, and then you don't pay a service fee.
Yeah.
And then there was
delivery fee. Yeah.
Then they threw the curry in for free and the pasty. I was like, hell. So I ended up with a shitload of food I didn't want.
I like the one on Uber Eats where it gets to every now and again they do a 40% off.
Yeah.
And when you all go for £20, so when I order me that huge fish and chips and mushy peas, I end up ordering a couple of sausages for tomorrow's sausage butty for breakfast and a few extra cartons of curry just to get it.
Don't know what a butty is. A sandwich.
Over 20 quid. Hey?
I said, for those that don't know what a butty is, it's a sandwich.
They know. Yeah.
Or a sarnie.
Uh-huh.
Nothing beats a good sarnie.
Which can be on bread or toast.
Yeah, well, last night I wanted a crisp sandwich. Went in the kitchen, there was no fucking crisp left. Fucking kids, they nicked all my favourite flavours. All there was left was fucking Wotsits and cheese puffs. It was like, right,
yeah, make sandwiches with them.
Yep.
They just powder. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I made sandwiches and put salad cream on it.
Oh, God.
That'll do. Laura was looking at me going, what the fuck are you doing?
But they're not crunchy.
It's a needs must. I was fucking hungry.
And Kate cooked a pork joint on Saturday, then brought half of it round to me. So I had some thick slices of pork on Saturday for me tea, and I had the rest of it on a muffin today for me tea.
Frank
With
wants to get a Deadpool suit.
Yeah, I want one of them and all, with all the knives and swords on the back of it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that'll go well in UK right now, won't it?
yeah, it would.
There was a video last night of a couple of Asians walking around Birmingham, and everyone was like, he's got a sword. He's got a sword. It wasn't. They were on a fucking Palestinian march. Yeah. And you know when you put the flag into your thing for your belt on your jeans?
Mm.
He'd done that and it had swung itself round, so it was going, the flag was on facing the floor, and the pole of it was sticking up in the air, so it looked like a sword.
Uh-huh.
So the police went after him. Oh dear. This country's insane at the moment.
But it took some eating. Mind you, Precious helped me eat the 16-ounce steak.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Does she do that when she's
that
eating?
sounds-
No, she's.
That sounds good. I could use a steak.
So
Yeah,
when-
it don't whether she's just finished her food or not. If I start eating, she's there saying, "Where's my?"
Yeah, she's always there going. "Rah." But does she
Yeah.
make that noise when she's eating, or a different noise?
She don't make any noise when she's eating, other than her tongue
Yeah.
lapping it.
My mum's little poodle, right? Every time, you came in, it was like lick, 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 lick. Never a bark from her. But when she
Yeah.
was eating, she'd be eating and going.
Mm,
"Oh,
yeah.
no one's going to nick your food."
As it goes, nom 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 nom.
How's that go again, Mark?
Nom 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 nom.
There you go.
That's I can't remember what film that was in, but that was in an old British thing some time ago.
Yeah, nom nom nom. Used to be an advert as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom. About the Cookie Monster.
It might have been.
Yeah, it was the Cookie Monster, and he was down in the trash bin.
In the trash bin on Sesame Street. Yeah.
Yeah, Sesame Street.
Yeah. Nom 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 nom.
Cookie.
Cookies. Cookies.
Well, now, Joe, the next question I have: are you having the grandchild again tomorrow?
Nope.
No. What are you
Done
going
for
to
the week.
do?
Ooh,
I'm
a
gonna
day
enjoy it.
off.
Yeah.
Maybe
she
you ought,
said,
maybe you ought to put a little ad in the paper for a babysitter.
Babysitter.
I'm about to get that finger for you, Paul.
hour.
Paul?
Well, I was just thinking on your downtime, you could schedule babysitting.
I want downtown. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Paul?
And I'm thinking about hooking that computer up tonight, getting it all set up. Because tomorrow I need to go through all the freshmen and get all their packages put together to put in Friday or Saturday,
Oh, okay.
so that the freshman orders in. And
Yeah.
then I got
Crazy.
Friday I got to shoot the varsity all the backups, all the other stuff. So Friday
Yeah,
afternoon I'll be shooting pictures.
You should have phrased that slightly more different than that.
Well,
And Paul? Ahead of
I'm
your
going to go through all the freshmen.
Yeah.
What's that, David?
Yep. Ahead of you asking me, the answer is no, we don't have any more kids. They've gone home. We've done our summer holidays. It's over. It's not happening again. Hell no, no, and
What do you
fucking
mean it's
no.
not happening again?
It's not happening again. It's just not happening again.
So they're never coming over there again?
I've resigned as uncle.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
what you think.
them round because it's
I don't think it works that way, does it?
Yeah, don't.
Oh, it's working for me. She was giving me sass, and I just went, well, in that case, I resign as uncle. And she went, fine, I'll find someone else. And stormed off. I was like, cool. She didn't speak to me for 2 days. She's only fucking 7.
oh right.
She's 7 years old and she said that to you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She's got the attitude.
Yeah.
Did she learn that from anybody or who?
Well, you know our older sister Hannah.
Yeah.
Well, we can name Hannah because she's 17. Right? Her older sister Hannah. Yeah. She's seen her sass. Child number 3, as we'll call her. She's got triple the sass. Seriously, it's like pure attitude. 7 going on 50. Right? She walks in, she looks around, she goes, you need to clean this place up. Turn around and get out.
Well, you turn around and say, why, you made the mess.
Yeah. The other day, I told her to get into her pajamas, right? So she was ready for bed when Laura got home from the gym. I went, get in pajamas, put all your clothes in your bag. Next thing you know, she went, I refuse to put all my clothes in the bag. I was like, why? She went, because I've got to wear my pajamas. If I put all my clothes in my bag, I'll be naked. I was like, right, you're just pissing me off now, woman. So the attitude is this from a freaking 7-year-old.
Mm.
And I'm blaming Paul for it. Oh, and Justin.
Yeah.
If she comes out with any more American fucking phrases, she'll be banned
Hey, Steve
from this
Carpenter
place
in
for
the chat.
life.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve. Yeah. Last Thursday, she came into the kitchen. She went, howdy, partner. I want some noogies. And I was like, you can turn around and go and tell Justin no. She went, Justin's my friend, so you will do as you're told.
Did you not just stick your elbow in her back then?
7-year-old, as tempting as it is.
Well, that's a nuggie, isn't it? That's what we all.
No, noogies where you rub on the head, isn't it? Or is it a noogie?
And I thought it was when you sort of like jam.
No, you get them in a headlock and rub on their head.
Yeah, that's a noogie.
Right.
Yeah.
You rub there with your knuckles.
Don't forget the headlock.
Yep.
I used to pin my brother
See,
down.
I do watch
And
American stuff.
Yeah, I used to pin my brother down, and I'd pin him down with my legs and be sitting up where his face would be there, and I'd take blades of grass and drop them down on his face. I'd have a whole bunch of them just drop one at a time.
Yeah. The only reason I know what a noogie is because of Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
Now that's a film.
Uncle Buck. Oh, that was what's his name on it.
Yeah.
Candy.
Yeah.
John Candy.
I love the bit where the kid's going, yeah, you want to give it a hug, want to give it a hug. He starts going, he gets the golf club out, the golf ball, and just lines it up, and he goes, yeah, you think you're on, and he goes, he realizes he's going to hit it. He goes, you want it, man? Starts running, he goes, bang on the back of the head.
Yeah, that was a good part.
John Candy was good.
Shame he passed away. He did some good films, like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. What a film!
Him and what's it, Goodman.
Yeah, that is a film. Plane, Trains, and Automobiles. I can watch that
Yes,
film
fine.
over and over again.
Mm.
Why, officer? Was I speeding? He goes, "You was doing about 67." I think it's sort of like that. And he goes, "Yeah, I can believe that. The speedometer's a bit melted." You make this card roadworthy? Well, get me from A to B. See, that'd be me going across America, that, all them things going wrong.
Yeah, that's it. Is this car roadworthy? Well, most of it's still attached when I get there.
See, that's the thing.
What I'm thinking
America
about
do
doing,
good
Paul,
comedy films.
What's that?
I may take the 3D printer and put it on this table behind me. And
The
put
other
the Apple computer in the back over here.
Right there. Okay, it'd be handy.
Well, and backup is fine too, because I'm only gonna use it to pay bills, you know,
Right.
and some little things. I won't use it for a lot of stuff.
Well, in that case, then, is it a laptop or
It's a desktop.
desktop?
and
Oh,
I'm like,
well, you know what I would do? I'd go and buy that bigger place so you can fit it all in.
Well, I'm like I said, I gotta wait. They got 320,000 claims, and in the last year they've only processed 64. So, what's that tell you?
You ain't getting it anytime soon.
how did they get
I'm probably not getting that one.
how did they get 320,000 people through that base?
Oh, they've had that. It was like 20 something years.
All right.
It was a lot of years that they had that bad contamination, like
Donald
58
Trump.
to 87 or something like that.
Right, I've got to look at this trailer for Dutch that Donald's posted. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
You see what they're trying to do? They're trying to settle with everybody for like $150,000, but nobody's settling with them, and they're putting claims in. So they've got to review the claims, and they said that the claims that are processing are going for about 80% of what they're asking for.
Mm.
So they're getting the money out of them, but they're trying to have people want to just settle it quick, get like about 150 grand and it's over with, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what the bottom line was. Mine will be a year in September.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, if they came back right now and gave me 35% of what I'm asking for, I'd take it.
Ah,
Just to settle it, you know, because I probably still couldn't spend that money in my lifetime unless I got stupid. I would much prefer to get about 80% of it.
Uh-huh. But you'd be giving 40% of that to the bloody solicitors.
No, it's tax free.
No, not them, the lawyers.
Oh yeah, he'll get 40% of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the money's tax free.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
it would
A
I'd
solicitor.
still be happy with that.
Hmm.
I take a third of it and just play, put a third of it away, and then a third of it's for emergency, you know, or other
Mhm.
things. For big purchases, if I have to buy it.
Right, I'm gonna have to find that film.
What was it?
Dutch. From 1991, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find it.
Well, what I'm trying to decide, Joe, there's a ship coming down, but it's kind of a misty, rainy, not rain, but mist. You know, you feel it, and it's not that bright and nice, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
I
mist
wouldn't
is.
put it, I wouldn't put it up in the mist.
No.
Yeah, misty's nasty.
Hey, Andrew.
What's up,
Andrew,
Paul? David?
it probably wouldn't hurt it, but you know, it's just, if it's not a big deal, I'd let it go.
Andrew, have you seen that behind you?
What was that?
Have you seen that behind you?
What's behind me? There's a picture on the wall.
No, right behind you.
Oh,
There's a
when
nutcracker.
oh, yes, it is. It's a Scottish Piper.
Yeah,
Nutcracker.
you should have been here for earlier for the video of the proper nutcracker.
I'm guessing you made
Yeah,
it, right?
that was a proper nutcracker.
Yeah, it
No,
was,
no,
it was done with
it was-
a brick.
Yeah, it was a rioter giving all this shit to the police, and he got hit in the head with a brick, and he turned around and somebody threw a brick and it hit him in the nuts.
Wow.
And he had to be carried away.
But getting hit in the nuts by a brick, it must have hurt. And his voice went
Well-
up 3 octaves.
Pretty much, yeah. Considering the police had shields and helmets on to protect themselves from these bricks, he had nothing. I'm just
What-
glad there was someone there to catch the video of it, because
You fell off your chair laughing, didn't you?
laughing. It's similar. There's another one where this guy goes up to the police officer and he's giving the police officer crap. So the police officer hits him with the shield gently, and he goes backwards and he comes back flying back at the police officer. The police officer goes bang with the shield and knocks him straight out. Just leaves him flat on the floor.
Okay, now you're done talking. Bam.
Yeah. Don't you?
Alexa, turn off fan.
Okay.
I think they should get the rubber bullets out and be done with it. Couple of spud guns and paint guns. We'll soon move. Stay fucking hurt when they hit you.
Or pepper, was it pepper ball guns?
Yeah.
Paintball guns a good idea because they're definitely able to identify them later.
Yeah, especially if you use that paint that you can't wash off for like 14
use
days.
Anti-vandal paint.
Yeah.
Mark, just use that scope on that paintball gun.
I thought I saw Jody, but it was a blur.
Nice haircut, Joe.
Thank you.
Does it feel better now to be all short?
It feels more like myself.
Yeah, that was
You
a
let,
point.
you let it
Wait,
go a
it's
little
not
too
so
About an
long.
18-minute haircut.
Yeah, I went to the doctor today, and the doctor, she looked at me, she went, "Oh, wow." She went, "I want your hair." Fuck off, it's mine.
Wait, she wants your hair?
Yeah, because I've got long hair, haven't I?
I guess you need a haircut
Hell no.
or just a trim.
No, I went through years of not being able to have it cut because of neurology issues. Then I had COVID, and it's like, it's grown now, I'm keeping it. I've got used to it now.
So, but don't you just trim up the edges just to make it look
I am not.
decent?
No. I'm a bloke. I'm not having a fringe. Or as you guys call them, a bang.
Bangs.
No, bangs or whatever. It's not happening. All right. I'll just keep it long and be done.
Yeah, just don't do a man bun.
Oh, no. Keep it.
Mark, have you seen the Olympics, Mark?
No.
some of it. Not a lot.
Have you seen Michael Phelps at the Olympics?
No, I've heard about what he's done, but no.
He's got a big man bun.
God's sake.
I know.
David should look like Joe and I. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Jody.
Makes it even
Save
more.
that. Cut that shit
won,
short.
What is it? 21 gold medals or 23 gold medals, something like that. By
Yeah.
every single swimming competition he's entered. And he was going to do the open water one as well, wasn't he?
Oh,
And we had Duncan Goodhue, who was bald. He shaved his hair so that it was more streamlined.
let me tell you what else I've got from the NHS. A free female. I ain't joking. I have got a new care plan coordinator. She is there 24/7 whenever I need her. If I need a break from Laura, I just ring her up. She'll come and pick me up, take me out for a coffee. Yeah. When Laura's away, she'll come and stay over. It's like,
where's
and
Matt?
this is on the NHS.
Where's Matt and Tim?
He's probably about 80. Yeah.
Oh, she's in her late 20s, early 30s.
All right.
I've not met her yet. I meet her on Monday. It's like, what the hell? Yeah.
Turned
Anything
into a
I
long
want,
day for me.
Yeah. Anything I want, just ask. She'll get it.
What about a long day for you there, Rod?
Said it turned into a long day for me. I got an emergency call
A long
that
day.
that I had to fix.
Oh, work.
Mhm.
Aren't you only like halfway through the day?
Mm.
It's
No.
about 7 o'clock where Rod is.
Mhm.
Is it? What, 7 p.m.?
Yeah. 7 p.m. Yeah.
So that means, oh yeah, it's
Rod,
6:51.
4 hours behind.
Rod's 5
Yeah.
hours
Yeah.
because
It's
he's in
5
Florida.
hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's nearly midnight. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Did you just realize what time it is there, David?
Yeah, it means I've got to put these little fuckers in.
Means he's up
Birds.
past his bedtime.
No, it means the birds are up past their bedtime.
That too.
Oh, the other night, I was so tired, I thought I put them all in. Thought I put them all in. Went to bed, got up the next morning, looked in the living room. One of them was sat on top of the cockatiel cage going, I've been out all night.
Excuse me, sir. Can I have some breakfast?
But it was so good. He actually went and landed on the cockatiel cage and went to sleep. So when I picked him up, he went in and he went straight to the food bowl. He was like, yum, 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 yum.
Well, he was probably starving.
Well, my cat stayed out last night because it was raining a little bit.
I'll be back, guys.
God knows where the hell she was hiding.
Have
Bob.
fun.
Lance, you here? Jody?
Yeah, we got an invisible Lance and a blurred Jody. And a muted.
I
Joe.
see.
Already on the panel. All right.
Does
Yeah.
anybody see a blur of light on drone shots?
Yeah.
And they call him the streak. Yeah.
It's like he's got the camera up and a blanket over the phone or whatever, and a light on up above it.
I'd like to know where this package is. It left San Bernardino, California yesterday at 2:46 a.m. and there's no update since
Yeah.
from Amazon.
Yeah, but the other day.
You know what? That really annoys me when that happens, especially Amazon. It goes, courier picked it up
What do
from.
you think?
It's been more than 24. It's been more than 24 hours. You would have thought it would have got
Yeah.
from the West Coast
But
to the East Coast by
David,
now.
but Rod, there's a hurricane in the west. Might be a hurricane in the
Hello, I
west.
got all of my deliveries today, including one that came down from Baltimore.
Yeah.
So they had to drive
Yeah,
it right through the middle of
But
that.
it has to come west. It has to
but
come
we-
west to east.
Yeah, but we have parcels that leave somewhere in England, say Manchester, and they disappear for 48 hours, and then they just show up at your door, and it just comes up delivered. It goes from collected to delivered. It's like,
Yep.
That sounds like our postal service.
It's like, I paid for full tracking. Yeah, well, can't be asked for that.
I pay for Prime. I ordered sunshades for the car. A week later, it ended up
So,
going to the post office.
okay, a looter that has been jailed for 8 years because he said to the judge he was arrested with cocaine, and he says it's not cocaine, it's Bonjela. I've been using it for my teeth.
Oh,
Yeah, and the judge went, "Yeah, try another one."
Thank you for bringing up cocaine. Rod, did you hear about the cocaine that washed ashore in Florida?
Bonjela's for ulcers.
Like every day.
It's a clear gel.
In Florida, you can get your cocaine for free. Just go hang out at the
There's
beach.
a set of cocaine, like $1 million worth of packages of cocaine.
Yeah, I'm not
that washed
surprised. It
ashore.
happens a lot. Literally, it happens a lot. So I mean, not even news down here.
What was it Southern Florida mostly? That happens,
Mhm.
or
When something goes wrong with the drop off out at sea and the package is split open and everything comes out of it.
What do you think they do? The Central American guys put it on boats. They bring it up here. They float it
Drop
into
it
shore,
overnight.
and sometimes it doesn't always float where it's supposed to go.
well, this one was brought in by the hurricane.
I'm not surprised. It probably got dumped out in the ocean.
Mm.
My only surprise is that we haven't found any of those underwater submarines that cartels have been using up here. They use them down there all the time. They also use them Mexico coming into U.S. off the West Coast.
Not a little one-man ones or two-man ones, yeah.
Mhm.
But wouldn't it make more sense to use speedboats instead?
No, you can see speedboats. Can't see.
Yeah, the Coast Guard sees them really well.
Hey, drone shots. Are you still here or not? But anyway, how was it down there, Rod? How was after the storm?
Funny.
Is there much flooding down there?
Not my area. We didn't get that much rain. I'll just say nothing that showed up on my news feed because I don't have TV. So it hasn't showed up as part of the local news feed.
How far are you from, say, Cape Coral?
A long way.
Oh, okay. Steve Carpenter, what's up? So,
Daytona is about an hour south of Jacksonville.
they're still getting nailed.
So that Daytona's more famous than Jacksonville.
Yep.
Here you go, David. You talking about long hair?
Give me a minute. What the f- Zoom.
That's you?
Oh,
Yeah, that was me back in 2015.
why were you wearing a blue dress?
Yeah, that's my Marine Corps son, yeah. But I had the beard and I had the hair going.
David, that's a graduation outfit.
I know. Joe.
I tell
sister
everybody,
asked
Joe.
Say
What are you
Louisiana.
doing graduating
Yeah,
in
my
2000?
sister asked me, it said, who's the homeless guy in the picture?
What were you doing graduating in 2015?
That was my son graduating.
Hi,
But I
Yeah.
cut my hair about a month later.
After I retired, I let my hair grow long once, but only once.
So
Then
how
back
did
to
it-
this.
So how did it look once you grew it out?
Nothing exciting. It was more like how it felt. It bothered me.
Yeah, it was at that point where I was starting to put it in a ponytail and it was bothering me.
Not
But-
used to it tickling my ears or tickling my neck.
I could
But
never.
but it was hitting a spot on my back that it was kept itching in one area on my back. So I told my kids, I said, come look at it. and they looked at it and they had a little bump and it was melanoma, skin cancer. And if I wouldn't have had
Jesus.
that long hair, I probably would have never known about it.
Mm. Like, you've seen the picture of me when I was 21,
Yeah.
and that was pretty much how my hair was. Then it grew outwards instead of down.
Well, that's how a lot of people are.
You know how you know
Well-
when you're getting old?
That
When you grow
curly-
more
Yeah.
hair in your
Yeah.
ears than you do on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
and your nostrils.
Yeah, and your nostrils. Yeah, when you grow more hair there than on your head, yep, you're old.
Hmm.
Well, because some people, as they get older, their hair goes from here to here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So could you grow another beard there, Rob?
Got a larger forehead.
I've actually never had a beard. I've had a mustache,
Yes.
not a beard.
Would you grow another?
I've got a beard until I
no.
decide to take it off again.
Not anymore.
Yeah, let me see. I'll get this done.
My beard is just got too lazy to have a shave.
You know, Joe, I'm thinking whether I should order the 0.6 nozzles. So I have those.
Weren't you waiting for your
The printer's still not
your
here, and
fil-
I still
your
don't have a shipment notification, but I got lots of filament
Is-
now.
is that
I
the
thought- I ordered-
shipment? Is the shipment the filament you're waiting for?
No, I'm waiting on the printer now. All the 27 rolls of the filament showed up today.
I ordered a toolkit from eBay and it came with, I think, 10 spare nozzles of various different sizes in. And it was only about £20 for the lot.
You know, I got a serious question. Why did Paul ask us about going flying and we said no and he took off?
Still did it, yeah.
Ship.
Because it
Because-
was indirect
because-
question.
I have a secondary question. Follow up. Did he make anybody co-host or host?
Historical.
No, he's the co-host. He's the host. I think some of us are co-hosts. I'm not sure.
Rhetorical.
So,
Yeah, he's still a host. Everybody else is co-host.
on
Anyways,
it means I can't mute you all.
So,
now I need to go get some other stuff done.
so how's dinner? Rod?
Yummy.
What is it?
Chicken brisket.
Wait, I
It's
forgot
Sam's
about
Club has them.
How
They're
many
already
you-
they're
how
already
many-
cooked
Yeah.
and frozen, so you just have to heat them up, and then a Southwest salad.
Brisket is a
Ooh.
cut of. How can you have chicken brisket?
Why not?
I was thinking when you said chicken brisket, I was for some
Or I
reason
mean
my mind-
mesquite. Mesquite.
I thought you were
think
you were
it's
going to say
mesquite.
rotisserie chicken.
No. Remember, I'm on the diet thing. So
Because the cut of beef that brisket is, a chicken doesn't have.
yeah. It was
Talking
mesquite.
about the
Sorry.
mesquite strips? Mesquite
Yeah.
strips?
Well, it's the patties
Ooh.
actually, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
I see.
frozen. They're pre-cooked, frozen. So all you gotta do is throw them on
Oh.
a plate, throw them in the microwave for 4 minutes, and you're good.
Oh, they're slightly crispy.
Nice, quick, low-fat meal.
Mhm.
So they're slightly
I
crispy,
used to
right?
get the strips.
Yeah. Actually, I get the chicken fajita strips from Sam's and the steak fajita strips. Again,
you-
they're all pre-cooked. So you just heat
If-
them up and off
If
you
you
go.
want a good deal on fish, you like salmon from Sam's Club.
Even from there, it's relatively expensive.
Yeah.
But you get
Salmon's all-
several servings from a giant pack.
I'd rather get the giant pack of shrimp.
Okay.
Slightly more cholesterol in the shrimp than there is in the salmon, but
Yeah, okay. It's still tasty.
oh yeah, I agree. I've got 3 packets of shrimp in the freezer.
It's a variation from eating chicken all
Well,
day long.
prawns, not shrimp. For us, shrimp
have-
are
Have,
half an
Rod, have you tried ribs from Sam's Club?
No.
You should. They're
Uh-uh.
very good.
Uh-uh. I'm sure they are. Too much sugar in that crap on there.
Even if you try it once.
I mean, if you got the ribs with no sauce and stuff and just cooked them, that would probably be okay. Although they're high fat, so my diet guys would yell at me.
What
They're
was
trying to
it?
keep me away from anything sort of beef, but although that's pork.
That's almost impossible.
You can eat chicken with the skin, fish.
Turkey.
Even turkey's not quite as good as chicken, but yeah, I'll go for that.
No, it's better. It's actually better. So Sam's has this thin sliced chicken, ham, turkey. Yeah, chicken, ham, and turkey. And believe it or not, turkey has the least amount of fat and the least amount of carbohydrates in it. It's only like half a gram of fat and half a gram of carbohydrates. The chicken's like 1 gram of fat and like half a gram of carbs. So the turkey is actually slightly better than the chicken.
But correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't a few carbs good for you though?
Theoretically. A little, but not much. Not much, but it's a balancing act.
That's what your body turns into sugar.
Mm-hmm. I was doing keto before I went to these guys. The only thing they've changed in the diet is just they don't want just low sugar. They also want low fat. So
I mean,
just change the meat that I eat. For the most part, I'm not really changing my diet.
I mean, if you go
that
out,
much.
If you do some research yourself, I mean, you could do the same thing.
Where'd Paul go? To shoot a ship?
There's a guy in the drum that used to be in the drum community, Mitch.
That one right there.
He's going to lose his A2S in the fog.
What fog? I don't see
but
fog.
Mitch is doing carnivore.
It's misty.
But Rod, do not do the all liquid diet. Low calorie, all liquid diet. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I've watched Mitch. He's got a weird way of cooking some of them, but
What's interesting is how well that diet has worked for him.
Oh yeah, he's as skinny as a rake. Yeah.
So it's the carnivore
His
diet?
LDL may be through the freaking roof, but he swears up doubt he's healthier than he's ever been. So
yeah,
can't blame him. And if you stop and think about it, what the hell did the cavemen eat? They ate meat.
It's all steak, bacon.
That's all they ate was meat.
Yeah.
We didn't learn to be vegetarians until later.
True.
So that pretty well tells you our ancestors lived that way and it worked out okay for them. Maybe we should try that.
I mean, he eats eggs instead of doesn't he? Vegetables.
Mm-hmm. Bacon and eggs every morning.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And ribeyes and ribs and
I like.
He probably does chicken in there somewhere. I don't know.
I want one of the thermometers he's got though.
JD, what's up?
The interesting part is how big his channel grew after he went to switched over to doing just carnivore.
One of them thermometers that he puts in the meat and in the oven, and it's Bluetooth to his phone, so he can see it on that. I like that. I want one of them.
Mm-hmm. If you're a cook, I can see why.
David?
In fact, they do a set of 4 probes that all go to the same app so that you can cook more than one thing at once.
Anyways, have a good evening, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah,
tired? Jody, the answer is yes. He went to Flagship. At least that's where I assume he's going. Unless he went to go get donuts.
No, that's
No,
what he said. He asked a minute ago before that. He said it's got a light mist going on. It's not really raining. It's kind of dreary. Should I go fly? And I said I wouldn't do it. Nope, going.
Can mist interfere with the sensors on the drone?
It
no,
depends
mist is
how wet it is.
water.
I know it's
Probably
water,
fine.
but
So
I
it's
didn't
like
know.
flying it in the rain. Not good for electric.
I didn't know if a fine layer of mist can interfere with the sensor.
Well,
It's possible, but
But shoot,
I'd be more worried about the fact that it's water.
yep.
this is how sport is going these days. This motorcyclist identifies as a cyclist and wins the Tour de France.
Is that the one driving the cameraman around?
Nice. That looks like an old Harley or an Indian to me.
Yep.
Not in the Tour de France, it won't be. It'll be a Honda.
No, it's actually
like-
a Harley. You'll
it
see it
like-
come up on TV screen shortly. It's actually a
It'll
guy on
most-
a Harley.
It'll
who
most
follows a
likely
motorcycle.
be. It'll most likely be a Pan American.
And he says, thingy, he
Honda.
identifies as a cyclist.
Well, it won't be a 24
And
25
it is-
BMW motorcycle.
No, a Pan American is a Harley Davidson. It's a Pan European, and it's a Honda, the ST 1100 or 300 now.
Certain 24 and 25 BMW motorcycles are being recalled because the igniter can overheat. Motorcycle.
Yeah, well, BMW do quite a few different motorcycles, from race bikes to adventure bikes to cruisers.
Let's see what was it? One of the truck brands, they make small trucks. They're recalling the trucks because the bolts on the front driver's seat are not properly tightened. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Don't they usually check that?
Oh. Time to turn the fish off.
So JD, what are you up to?
It's getting cold. Temperature have we got now?
Lance, are you here? Mr. Televangelist, Joe shots?
13 degrees.
Fight with a dog.
Yeah.
Did you see the VP pick?
What?
Did you see
Yeah, Lord help
Kamala's
the country.
VP pick?
55 degrees.
Yeah.
82% humidity.
What do you think, Jody?
Somebody's got YouTube playing.
I know who it is.
Jody.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm just messing with a laptop my buddy had. He got hacked.
Yeah.
Hacked your laptop?
Yeah,
No,
he
he's
fell for a Norton scam.
oh god.
So
Bit
somebody,
like Paul the other week.
so somebody's running a scam using Norton.
It don't need to be Norton.
Using everything.
I clicked on a picture the other day, and it come up with that. Your computer was infected by a virus. Don't switch it off now. Just call this number. We will fix it for you. Fuck off. Control
Stop,
Alt
Paul.
Delete. Close Chrome
Stop.
down.
No.
Reload it back up. Not a problem. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Come here. Come here. Stop walking. Okay? Go eat your dish.
So how bad is it, Jody?
You dig on your dish. I gave you some already.
Well, I'll tell you this, they got into his, they got him on the Norton scam for saying he had to renew his Nortons. And they basically got him for $39,999.
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you this,
They took him to the cleaners, didn't they?
Try doing that with me. Did a hell of a job finding
Well,
that.
Somebody tried scamming me the other week. He got £80 out of my bank account. He tried 150, got declined. Tried 250, got
Well,
declined.
luckily he got lucky and got to the credit union and he got it stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Yeah, well,
God.
I called the bank straight away, got my money back, and the guy was lifted. His claim he was in Kenya, but he was actually in Manchester.
Oh,
I deny it.
Wow. The things people do to try to hack you.
Yep.
It's crazy shit.
It's just so easy to fall for this shit.
I think it's people
And
become so gullible.
this happened last Friday
Oh god.
and the credit union couldn't do nothing until Monday.
Oh God.
And all weekend, you should have heard him all weekend. Them mother out, they got me for $39,000. They got me for fucking $39,000. Them mother ruggers.
Well, serves him right for putting $39,000 in an account that you can use.
Did he get it back?
stop.
Because over here, the banks have to pay you back.
I'm not saying it's his fault, but there's
But,
no way to leave 39,000 in an account that was accessible
He was
online.
But he got the money back, right? Jody?
You know what, Mark? I think I might do that myself.
Yeah, the credit union stopped it.
I might
So-
open a new bank account just for myself and just pay all my bills out of that.
So Jody, so now did they hand that over to the feds?
Welcome back, Paul. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Uh,
So
I
what
don't
I'm trying to
know.
do now is I'm trying to do a little reverse engineering. And I'm trying to figure out who it was that tried to scam him. So I can try to shut him down.
Jody, if you
On which format was it?
is it Windows? Jody?
Yeah, I wouldn't try finding them because the chances are you won't do. They'll all be behind firewalls, paywalls, you name it.
VPN, David?
Yeah, you name it, they'll be behind it.
There's a group of
Yeah,
hackers in
it's
the
Windows.
UK that specialize
Yeah.
in tracking
So-
down scammers.
Paul, to answer your question, Windows.
Oh, Windows. Okay.
Yeah, you name it, they'll be behind it.
Jody, tell him how much they try to get him for.
They tried to get him, they were trying to say it was $399 to renew it. And they end up getting $39,999.
Well, you know who you should contact is you should contact the not the police but the federal whatever, because they're the ones that prosecute that shit.
They end up getting $39,999.
You've got
Are you-
YouTube playing in the background still, Jody.
You mean FBI, Paul?
Yeah.
Jody, you should also make a report to the FBI, see if they can do anything.
I'm sorry.
Because that's a federal offense.
Well, it was from overseas. It's some Indian scammers.
Yeah.
Holy
That would be
shit.
a federal.
If it's not India, it'll be
Maybe-
Africa, one or the other.
Yeah,
Wait till this hits the news. Elon Musk's daughter has come out and ripped him apart. She told about all
And
his
I'm
bad
trying to
childhood and
see
everything. She's absolutely
If
ripped him
there's
a
any
new one.
hidden remote applications on here.
maybe that's how they got in. Unless he's using those to control a computer for work. But if you need assistance, I'm sure Mr. Carpenter might be able to assist. Mr. Steve Carpenter.
And then also the Federal Trade Commission, I think, has something to do with that.
Oh, I'm sure the credit union's on that. They probably already contacted them.
But would he have to go into the credit union to fill out the form? Or do they do that?
Well, I'm sure the credit union reported it. Set it up to where, you know, they know where it came from.
Because if you notice, say on your credit card that somebody's been using your credit card in another state, you know there's fraud. And you've never been to said state.
He does
just come-
online. He does all online banking shit from here and pays all his bills on here. And
Contact the beekeeper.
Jody, tell him to, if he hasn't already, change his banking passwords.
yeah, they've changed all his passwords. He did all that.
So he turned on two-factor authentication and all that.
And I
Well,
tried.
I'm sure since he turned
I
it
tried
into
to
his
tell him,
credit union, I'm
don't
sure they're
don't
all
do the
over.
online banking, nothing like that, man. I don't put a credit card on my machines. The only thing I do is I buy Amazon cards when I'm buying stuff from Amazon, and that's it. Anytime you do any online bill pay or anything like that, you're opening yourself up to get scammed.
Like unzipping your pants in public, right?
I would say yes. What say you, David?
What's that?
What do you say?
What about? Sorry, I'm reading all this about Elon Musk. He's in the shit.
Oh,
I didn't know he had kids.
So his daughter is saying what about him?
She's ripped him a new one, said about how a childhood was not all squeaky clean like he claims. Yeah. how he thinks he's a ready, another ready CEO, but he's not. He's just a waste of space. He just literally ripped him a new one. It's so well written. Yeah, nobody on Twitter would be able to write that. That has come from someone that's well educated. And also, a lot of companies, because of what he's posted in the last few days, is boycotting X now for advertising. And Twitter's already making a loss, so yeah, his little play toy might be going down the Swanee.
Is she telling any of secrets? Airing dirty laundry?
Yep, just go on X, type in Elon Musk, click top stories, and it's all there. Loads of people are sharing it. It's getting...
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if
apparently it's his son that's posted it, who's pretending to be a woman, not his daughter. So it's his son who is a transsexual. So technically still his daughter, yeah, because he still says, you know, he gives him, you know, the right to choose and everything. So yeah, but it doesn't matter who it is. It's still his daughter cross son.
Say, Joe, didn't you say your son is in North Carolina?
Joe's got one son, I think he's in Alaska, isn't he?
No, he came back from there. He was just posted up there for a while.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So I know one son was in North or South Carolina.
North Carolina, I think.
Okay. Because if he was down near Charleston, I was at a lookout. Mike Seidel, the meteorologist, is down there. You know who that is, right, Paul?
Yep.
It always gets real when he shows up.
He's in Cherry Point, North Carolina.
Okay. So he's not, he's about to get wet within the
He's
next
gonna
2
get wet
days.
for a couple of days.
He might get a little bit of flooding. Because it's going to ride the coast and then hit Myrtle Beach and come in slightly. That's true, Sunstar. That is very true. David?
Yeah.
See Sunstar in the chat. But of course, you already know that.
Yes, but this was posted on X, and it's, you know how Elon Musk owns X, and all these family have got special markers, not the ones we can have. Yeah, it's come from that sort of account. It's a proper verified account. And all the media have got hold of it, so.
Media's going to have a field day.
Yeah. Well, the British media anyway, he's pissed off the British.
Okay, what did the British do to piss him off this time?
No, he pissed us off this time.
Okay, what did he say to piss you off?
He said we was going for a civil war, which we're not. Yeah. The sooner that guy gets his SpaceX up and running and fucks off to Mars, the better. As long as he don't take a spacesuit.
I think he was referring to your politics.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. I wouldn't go call your president, you know, stuff and spread hatred about your president stuff. That's your politics. Yeah. He should stick within his borders, right? He shouldn't be picking up fights with our prime minister and our police. Our police are doing the job they are paid to do, right? It's not easy. One day last week, they were picking up dead bodies of children. Yeah. The next day, they were getting bricks hurled at them and they were having to fight for their lives. Yeah. It's not on. It's not on. And these people that are spreading hate, these racial people, need to just pack it in, right? They're not protests anymore. They're not innocent little marches like people claim. These guys are looters, rioters, thugs. That's it, right? If you can hurl a house brick at a police officer, right, and then a couple of days later ring him up because someone's threatened you, yeah, what does that say? Yeah. If you're hurling bricks at the fire brigade, right, it should be if you attack a police officer, the fire brigade, or a medical person, an ambulance person, you shouldn't get treatment from them. Right? You make that choice. Right? But no, they're going out to these riots, they're getting themselves injured and expect the paramedics to go and pick them up and treat them after hurling bricks at them. Ridiculous. Horrible.
I know. It's
As soon as
crazy.
the country sorts itself out, the better.
I think it's going to be a bit before it's totally sorted out.
Once our governments get serious and get the rubber bullets out, the water cannons and everything, they'll fuck off.
I guess
what them rubber bullets fucking hurt.
I guess the question is, what will it take to make the government really get serious about this?
They're getting there. They're getting there. Tomorrow, there's 30 protests. That's 30 protests that could turn into riots. Yeah, because every other protest has turned into a riot.
So
what they've been doing, they've been trying to stretch the police by doing them in, say, Manchester, Newcastle, and then down south. So the police are all stretched.
David, what am I missing? What are they protesting about?
It's apparently it's the far right. It's over these 3 girls that got murdered. Yeah, because the story came out that the guy was an immigrant and he came over on a boat last year.
Illegal. Okay.
Yeah, and he was being watched by MI5. Guess what? He was born here. He was born in Cardiff. His family came here legally in the 80s. Yeah, they've worked in the NHS and everything since they got here. They've paid taxes here. Yeah, he's got mental health issues. He's got something else issues, right? And we shouldn't be fighting and rioting, right? We should be making sure them kids get fucking justice and he gets fucking what he deserves.
Yep, that's right.
You know, and I can understand if people just wanted to march on the streets and say, save our kids, you know, don't hurt kids, don't do this, don't do that, fine. Yeah, but you draw the line when it crosses into breaking into shoe zone and stealing fake Crocs that are sold for £5.99 and then posting pictures of yourself with 100 pairs of Crocs in your bedroom and then wondering why the police are knocking on your fucking door.
Well, you know,
stupid enough to do that.
Most criminals, David, are not smart individuals.
No, but obviously there's somebody that's doing a lot of planning.
There's a lot
funneling a lot of money, so these protesters
this is what happens. Right, this is what happens, Andrew. Right, the far right will go. We want to protest tomorrow outside the hotel in Tamworth. Right, they come. There's about 60 or 70 of them. They have their march. They shout hatred. They shout abuse. And they whip up the crowd that are with them, you know, the locals. Then they fuck off, and the locals are now all wound up, and the youths think it's fun to go and start smashing things up. You don't realise, yeah, it's their lives are ruining, right? Because who's going to employ a thug? Yeah, because when they were 16, they smashed up Greggs. That's Jody. I was thinking, how the fucking hell can I hear myself?
Thank you, Jody. Sorry.
I don't know what's going on.
But I mean, those protests are, it's one thing to do a non-violent protest.
There's
And this one is
peaceful
getting
protest. These are not protests. These are thuggery. This is violence beyond belief, right?
I'd say you have more or less riots.
This is the savage of it all. Last week, they attacked the police station in Sunderland and burnt out the building next door, which was the CAB office. The next day, those that have been arrested were complaining that they can't get legal aid from the CAB because they burnt the fucking office out. Seriously, it just doesn't. You
That's
can't
about
make.
as funny as all get up. That's fun. Burn it down and you can't get help.
Yeah. Logic is not their strong suit.
On Saturday, the riots in Liverpool, they looted an Asian shop, right? They literally looted it, completely destroyed inside. The kids upstairs were in the window watching the riot from their windows upstairs. And then this dickhead got a petrol can and started chucking petrol and he went, yeah, let's burn the shop down. And everyone's going, oh, there's fucking kids up there. You want to protect kids and you're setting fire to a shop with kids above them. Fucking idiots.
Hey, dum-dums, there's children up there.
Yeah.
Where's your brain?
You don't have any. That's the point. You know what? Go and have your say. Go and have your shouting match. Go home. Yeah. Don't ruin your life. Don't ruin your career. Don't do something you wouldn't normally do. Right? Don't fall in with the crowd and everything. Because the police are going to come. And a lot of them that have been arrested and jailed today, because they've started fast tracking them, right? They're all getting like 2, 5, 10 years. Right? They're all crying as they get sent down. There was one of them so cocky. He's like, you can't prove it was me. Yeah. Even though they had the video of him doing it, he's like, you can't prove it was me. He said, so I'm pleading not guilty. And the judge went, okay, then you're going to the higher courts now, who can jail you for 20 years instead of 10 years. Yeah. So we're going to send you to the higher court. Right. And he went, great. Can I go on back? Go get bail? And he went, no, I'm remanding you in custody. Send him down. He started crying like a bitch. He's like, oh, fuck off. Most of them just hold their hands up, plead guilty, they get a suspended sentence and a fine. Yeah. Those that are acting cocky and think they're odd, they're the ones getting jailed and then they cry like a bitch when they get taken down. Bye.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
You forgot to be.
Hello. Hey, Paul, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to try to hook this computer up.
Okay. Well, you guys had enough fun for the night?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and listen to Laura play Fortnite for a bit.
I'll see y'all in the
Laura's
morning.
going to play Fortnite. Okay, everybody jump over and jump on Laura.
No. She's already playing Fortnite. Right? It just means that when I go to bed, I have to listen to her talking to Justin and that going, shoot over there. He's going over the hill. He's going around there. Drive the car. Do this. And I'm like, will you shut the
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again in the morning.
You might not see me because we've got trouble in this area tomorrow. So,
well, you got kids around, David?
No, we got riots. That's why the kids have gone home.
Okay.
Can't risk
all right,
that.
everybody. Hey, thanks. Thanks for being here, Mark.